What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Again, if you haven't already, I see it on the bottom of the screen now. I'm putting it on the bottom of the screen. So that way, as soon as you come on in and watch, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is. It's right there on the bottom of the screen. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell as well. So that way, once I put a video on the tube, you will get a notification letting you know that your boy has dropped some new content. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment if you want, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. Whew. This video here. Now, yes, I will admit, this is old. It's about a week old. But listen, with my line of work, I ain't even gonna lie to you. There's times I come home and I do not have the energy to record. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm doing this now because I'm off tomorrow. So I have so much energy now to where I know I don't have to work tomorrow. Jewish holiday, so we have it off. So I'm thankful, because if I was still in the hospital working, I'll be there tomorrow. But not working there no more. I'm at a new location where holidays off, Jewish holidays off, paid too. So trust me, I'm happy about that. But yeah, I wanted to do this last week. I definitely wanted to do this last week because once it was reported, I thought I thought it was bullshit. Like I didn't even I thought it was cap. But Stephen A, he came on First Take. I forgot exactly which day it was. I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. He opened the show and basically was saying how Molly has abruptly resigned from First Take and yada yada yada. I forgot exactly what it was that he said, but the way he was saying it, I mean, you would think that she died. You know what I'm saying? He had this sad puppy look on his face, as if she died or something. But I wrote it on my Facebook page or whatever, and then people was like, Dre, chill, like, they worked together for all these years, you grow that bond, and I get it, right? I get it. But yes, mollyqerim has resigned from First Take. They said she was with the company for almost 20 years. I thought, like me personally, I thought it was only 10 because I remember when Kerry Champion left First Take. That was about what, 2014, 2015? And then Molly showed up. I didn't know she was with ESPN for all those years, but yes, she has resigned. And of course, the rumblings are now flooding about why she resigned. And the crazy thing is, listen, I have my own theories about this. Obviously, the rumored reports now, an executive from ESPN let it be known as in to why Molly resigned. Stephen A obviously had to give his opinion. Like, this dude always feels the need to voice his opinion on shit. And what's so crazy is I remember he spoke about it on his show. And I'm basically paraphrasing. He was basically talking a bunch of nonsense and he just kept saying, "This isn't about Molly. This isn't about Molly." Nigga, yes it is. Yes it is. Like, cuz he basically was talking about, you know, people and, they they contracts, and basically everybody can't be Mad Dog, everybody can't be Stephen A, everybody can't be Adam Scheffner, all this, all this lollygag bullshit, right? And then at the end of everything, he just kept saying, "This is not about mine. This is not about Molly." Yes, it was. But my whole thing about this is the question is, because again, the rumor is out that Molly wanted a significant amount of money. That was the reason on why she resigned. Uh ESPN gave her an offer. She didn't like the offer and she resigned. Now, the rumor has it is that they was trying to pay her $2 million. $2 million. That's what they was trying to pay her because allegedly, this is reported, she was only making six figures. She was only making $500,000. That was her salary. And then you bring into the fact that Stephen A, Mr. Head Honcho that he is, we know what his contract is. Dude's making $20 million a year for 5 years. This dude is making more money than some athletes. That's crazy. But again, I'm not counting nobody's pockets, but at the end of the day, he's making that amount of money. Now, obviously, we know Molly was not asking for that kind of money. She was not asking for that kind of money. But I do feel that she felt that she's been with First Take for all of these years, which she has, and she felt that she should be compensated for that, which I have to say I actually agree with her. Now, do I think she deserves Stephen A money? Of course not. Because at the end of the day, you're just a host. That's all you are. You're just a host. You read a teleprompter, you see two guys or probably three people on the panel, including yourself, talking sports, and then you're basically moderating them and you're basically directing them. That's all you are. You're not doing what Stephen A do. You know, he has his own shows. He has appearances on other shows. All we know you from is First Take. So I really don't see what kind of money you think you should be making. I do think you should be making millions, though. I ain't gonna hold you on that. I do think that she should be making millions. 500,000. Whoa, that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. But then when you think about the rumblings that's been going around now, supposedly her and Stephen A's relationship on First Take wasn't as peachy as we all thought. Listen, because I ain't gonna hold you. For years, I thought they was messing around. I ain't even gonna hold you. For years, I always thought they was messing around behind the scenes. This was before she was even married to Jalen Rose. And then when we found out she got divorced from Jalen Rose, I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. This dude is the reason why you had a divorce from Jalen Rose. And I stood firm on that. I stood firm on the aspect that I thought it was messing around. Because for anybody that watched First Take, you can hear the little quiet flirts amongst each other on the show. Like if you really, really watched First Take, like if you really read between the lines, you would say to yourself, yo, these motherfuckers is flirting. They doing it in a sneaky way, but they flirting. That's what I picked up from it, right? And I'm quite sure I'm not the only one that felt that way. But it's now coming out that their relationship wasn't as peachy as it was that we all thought. And what's so crazy is one of the reasons on why I've come to that conclusion and why I agree with it is because when Molly Qerim decided to leave First Take, She went in her IG post. She went in her IG story, and this is what she wrote. Now that the news came out earlier than I intended, and not the way I hoped. So obviously, Stephen A broke the news before she could even break it. Like, that's her story to tell. And he was so quick to tell it. The same way he was on his show saying, "Oh, I know what the problem is. I know the reason. Am I going to tell you? No." But then in the next minute, the next few seconds, he basically lets it be known that it was a contract dispute. That's why she left. But here we go. To my first take family, after much reflection, I've decided it's time to close this incredible chapter and step away from First Take. Hosting this show has been one of the greatest honors of my career. Every morning, I had the privilege of sharing the desk with some of the most brilliant, passionate, and entertaining voices in sports, and with all of you, the best fans in the world. I'm so grateful for what this journey has given me: lifelong friendships, unforgettable memories, and the chance to be part of something truly special. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for welcoming me into your homes. Stay tuned. With love and gratitude, Molly. Now, there's one visible thing in that IG story. There was a certain person that she didn't shout out individually. She just said, to my first take family. You would think in that IG story, you would think she'll shout out Stephen A just a tad bit for the opportunity. Because, I mean, again, he is the head honcho. He likes to brag about how he's the executive producer. He's this, that, and the third. But she didn't do that. So that right there told me that their relationship is not as peachy as we thought it was. Now, again, do I think Stephen A has something to do with her not getting this money? Yes, I do. I absolutely agree that he has something to do with why she didn't get this money. Because if he really, because again, I'm going off of what Stephen A does. He likes to brag about that contract. He likes to brag about how he's helped people, get, money. Kendrick Perkins has said how Stephen A has helped them. I believe Dan Orlowski has admitted it. So you mean to tell me you couldn't do it for Molly? For someone who was on your team, like literally on your team every day. Like Kendrick Perkins came on certain days. Dan Orlowski came on every day on certain days. Molly was with you every day. And you mean to tell me that you couldn't help her secure a better bag than what they was trying to offer her? So yeah, he definitely has something to do with this. Definitely. He for sure has something to do with this. And I don't care what nobody say. Nobody. Mm, 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 mm. Damn. It's just a shame. Just a shame. I mean, at the end of the day, she was there for 10 years. And for the most part, obviously, with her being on the show, that's going to bring a level of viewers, right? I mean, obviously, the head honcho is Stephen A. Everybody is on the show to see him, right? Molly is also going to bring some eyes to the show as well because she's eye candy. Obviously, we know she's very beautiful. She's very attractive. Was there some things that she did that I didn't like? Absolutely. I hated the interruptions. I hated it. I hated the cutting off. Like, I don't know who's worse with cutting people off, her or Nori from Drink Champs. I honestly don't know who's worse between her and him. I honestly don't know. Like, there's times where it'd be an intense conversation and she would just ingratiate herself when nobody asked you to. When nobody asked you to. I remember one time, and it was recently, Magic Johnson was on the show. And Stephen A asked him, what's the definition of a superstar? And Magic said a person that can go on the road and sell out the building. As soon as he says that, there you go. There you go. Just simple answer. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Like there's times where your opinion matters. In this case, it doesn't matter. Nobody wants to hear from you at this point. We want to hear from Magic. Like we want to hear from the Magic Man. We don't want to hear from you, right? So the interruptions is one thing I didn't like from her. Another thing that I still haven't forgiven her for is getting LeVar Ball blackballed off ESPN. Y'all all remember what happened. She basically said, can we switch gears and speak on something else? So he said, you can switch gears with me anytime. Now, the crazy thing is, he's always said switch gears. I remember when he was on Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, and he would say that. He said it 2 times prior on First Take, switch gears. He even did the hand gesture and everything. But now when he say this, you make a big deal out of it. Oh, come on now. Let's stay on topic now. Come on, Molly. Come on. So yeah, those were the 2 things that I had an issue with her. Other than that, I enjoyed watching her on First Take. Again, I definitely enjoyed watching her. I loved her commitment to her UConn teams. She won a couple of bets, with UConn, win the national championships and stuff like that. She was passionate about her Giants. I don't understand why, but that's neither here nor there. But she will be missed on First Take. I'm not gonna lie to you. She will be missed. And obviously now they're doing this. Supposedly they're doing a 30 to 45 day tryout to see who is going to fill her spot. I forgot who did it yesterday, but I'm quite sure Monica McNutt is gonna, host on some days. I'm quite sure Kimberly Martin is gonna host on a few days. It wouldn't surprise me if Stephen A winds up doing it. I mean, this is somebody that loves to hear himself talk any damn way, so it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if they don't bring somebody and they just have him do it. Wouldn't shock me at all. But I definitely would love to see what's up next for Molly, because it's being reported that a rival network is looking to scoop her in. That's the rumor. I do know this. When she does land on her feet, that first interview that she get, whoever gets that first interview, get your popcorn ready. I'm going to just leave it at that, because some tea is going to be spilled. Unless, there's some NDA there where she can't talk, about the rival company for, a certain amount of days or whatever, because, there are clauses and contracts about that. So we're going to see. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with her next. But I look forward to it, though. I look forward. I hope this is not the end for her. I mean, I would love to see her. I would love to see her on Fox. But then again, like I said, like what shows does Fox Sports have? And then you got to factor this in. She's an East Coast girl. She's from Connecticut. So if she was to go to Fox Sports, that means she would have to move to LA. She would have to move to California. Is that something that she even wants to do? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But again, listen, we love you, Molly. We wish you well. And you will be missed on First Take. That's for sure. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and make it seem like I'm happy that you're gone, because it's bittersweet. Because listen, as much as I watched First Take here and there, because I'm not the freak. I'm not. I don't watch First Take the way I used to, and the reason being is because of Stephen A. Because of him. And when I did watch, at least now, it was because of Molly. It wasn't because of him. So I guess at this point, I have no reason to watch First Take now. Because again, recently it wasn't because of him, it was because of Molly. And now that she's gone, then there's no reason for me to watch. Probably the only day I'll watch is Wednesday, and that's because Kimberly Martin and Mad Dog. But again, wish you the best. Can't wait to see where you land on your feet after this. And just wish you well. Just wish you well. That's about it. But it's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Again, it's right there on the bottom. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Also, hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that your boy has dropped a new video. Like the video, share the comment, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sportsway with Dre Day Podcast. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here. Peace.